Hello, Internet Nation. Alex and Ashley here. Hopefully, you can hear me over the loud ass sound of my PlayStation. I have Injustice 2 playing in the background, so I can level up Enchantress. I feel like shit, and I really want to cry, but for some reason, every time I try crying, tears don't come out. Probably a lot of repressed feelings and guilt, I guess. I don't know. A lot of I don't know, I have a lot of issues when it comes to crying, because when I was younger, people would always tell me that I'm being manipulative and all this stuff. It's constantly gaslighting me for crying. So now I repress my crying, because I always feel like I'm being manipulative, even when it's just me in my room. But therapy doesn't help, so I don't know what to do about that. I feel like shit right now. I don't feel like eating, which is something I was afraid of when it came down to not smoking, because I don't have an appetite when I don't smoke. I don't really get tired either. I kind of want to throw up now. So yeah, and then on top of that, my body has not been down for meat. Like yesterday I had some rice and chicken, but I couldn't finish it, so I only had half, and then I worked out, and then I was just nauseous after. I was fine this morning, but I still didn't have an appetite. And literally yesterday I only ate because I knew there was going to be some problems if I didn't eat and then tried to work out, which sucks because I did eat and there was still problems when I worked out. But I don't know, I started to feel weak. I usually feel weak, but I was starting to feel weaker. I don't know. But I don't know. I don't know what to do because now I'm scared. And I bought a pizza, but is that something on my face or is that on the fucking screen? Neither. It was my face. And now the spot is red. But I walked to the store to get some pizza because I needed to eat something that didn't have meat in it. And everything I have has meat in it. And everything I can think of has meat in it. And the people that I speak to do not have brains in their head, so they couldn't tell me what to eat that didn't have meat in it. Which sucks, because Al, I get, okay, maybe he also comes from a culture where they can't not put meat in everything, But fucking Steven is a chef, and I'm kind of over all these chefs not being able to give me guidance when it comes to cooking. What are y'all doing if not cooking? And yet every time I ask somebody for cooking help, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. Deval works in a fucking restaurant and has a culinary degree, and this nigga also works in a restaurant and probably has a culinary degree. So why does nobody know what the fuck to do? Why does nobody know what I can eat that doesn't have meat in it? So I'm probably gonna have to take it back to the days of when I was a vegan. I probably have to take it back to that, because if I can't even eat pizza, which you would think cheese, sauce, and bread is something so simple, and I can't even stomach it to the point where smelling it is making me want to puke. And I'm really gonna have to go to the doctor soon, because I'm really afraid that I'm pregnant with the way my body has been reacting and the way... Jeez, now I'm experiencing pain. What the fuck? I'm so upset. I'm tired. I just want to be held, and I keep experiencing pain. And I can't do anything about it because I can't even fucking eat. I mean, I could eat, but I can't eat. Literally, my body just rejects everything, and then it's like I start eating it, and it's like I don't want to eat it anymore, and I'm just nauseous. So now I've just been surviving off of fruit. And then that's not even doing anything for me anymore. So I don't know. I just want to fucking die. And it's like, I already want to fucking die. But then, the pain and the nausea and the anxiety and the feeling of needing to be held, it just makes it impossible. Like, why am I even fucking living? I don't do anything anymore. Nobody wants to commission anything. I mean, there was that one person. But who fucking knows if they even still meant it. After I tell them the price, because I'm not gonna, like, do all that work for super cheap, you know? And I'm really tired. I'm just so tired. I just want to be held. And I'm tired of being in pain. I'm tired of being nauseous. I'm tired of throwing up constantly. I'm tired of not being able to eat anything. I can't even fucking work out. And then it's like, what's the point of not smoking? Because I can't... What? I'm not going to get held. I'm not going to have friends near me. I'm not going to have people to talk to when I'm upset about shit. Literally, like, for one, I'm tired of dudes always messaging me with their inability to just fucking say hi. Like, why does it always have to be some shit that you know is going to annoy me? Why are you starting a conversation with fucking emojis? Knowing that I do not respond to emojis because I say I do not respond to emojis, and when you send emojis, I do not respond. And then every other dude on the fucking planet, it's never like, for one, I hate the expression, hey, it's been so long, what's up? Okay? And, for one, can we just skip the casualties? Do you really care about my day? Like, I was talking to this dude from Tinder, and he was like, oh, so how's your day going? I told him about the entirety of my day, and did he even respond? I don't know. Can't talk about that, because I don't know. I don't remember if he responded. This pizza is driving me crazy. And not in a good way. The smell is just driving me mad. And it's like, I don't want to be repulsed by the smell of pizza. I can still smell it. No, it just smells like breadsticks. And then this fucking PlayStation just humming mad loud. Oh, I feel like I'm being tormented and I just want to be held. And I can't. Because I don't have any good friends. It's like, even when they know you're going through this shit, do they, like, come over? Do they make time for you? No. I don't know. I think I want to, like, check into a hospital soon. Or no, I don't know. I want to, but I don't want to, because then it's like, oh, yes, now I don't have to, like, worry about, I don't know, eating. Maybe they'll give me, like, I don't know, but the hospital food's gonna suck, too, and it's gonna be freezing all the time, and you can't even touch each other! I hate it here! I hate it here. This planet is ass, this society is ass! It's like, why? Why is it so hard to go out and buy something that isn't a fucking carcass? And I started playing Injustice 2 again. And I hate it. I hate it. It's a fun game, but the challenges are ridiculous. I hate that every other character cheats like a motherfucker. And just like, pews you from across the fucking screen. This bitch, Wonder Woman, that Enchantress is fighting right now. By the way, I love Enchantress. She's amazing. But this bitch fucking Wonder Woman. I was watching Harley fight her earlier when I was playing with Harley before I decided to give in to the temptation of buying Enchantress and Starfire. But I was watching Harley fight her, and this bitch was literally standing on the other side of the screen, throwing her shield and using her fucking whip. Like, where is the fun in that? For one, I hate a bitch nigga who needs to fight with a gun. So if you're gonna stand across the screen and shoot at me, you are not worth my time, because you are a bitch. Like, I have no respect for anybody who can't use their fucking hands. But anyway, I'm really miserable. And I ate a pear. Might have to go eat a peach and some strawberries and some grapes. I'm kind of losing my sanity between the isolation and constantly being ignored and constantly having my existence thrown on the back burner and not mattering to anyone except me and maybe my mom, or not having my emotions matter to anyone except for me. I, combined with like not being able to eat, not feeling like eating, on top of not being able to eat. Oh look, bugs for Starfire. I'm just losing my mind. It's like, why am I sober? Why am I sober? I can't do this. And it's like, I can't even like process the things that I wanted to process while sober, because then I don't eat, and then this shit happens, and then I just get nauseous and feel sick, and then it's like, I'm not hungry, I don't want to eat anything. At least when I was like high, I could just like scarf shit down, but now I'm sober, and it's like, yeah, I'm not even hungry, and you're gonna make me eat, and it's like, nigga, how can you not be hungry while your stomach is also gurgling? Why does the texture of everything turn me off? Am I about to go into fucking labor with one of those I didn't know I was pregnant type shits? This is getting really hard. It's like, I really want to consider going to a hospital. Like, half the time I just want to go to the hospital. I'm like, hey, can you like shoot me up with some saline or some shit, because I'm having the hardest time eating. And the worst part is, I feel like it's connected to my depression, because that has just been like skyrocketing. It's like, I've been yelling, screaming to the rooftops how much I want to fucking die. But like, I don't know, the fact that I keep failing suicide attempts, nobody thinks I'm serious. So everybody's just like, yeah, no, I thought you were fine. I'm like, how did you think I was fine? I keep saying everything's fucked up and I can't take it, and I'm at my wit's end and I can't go on. But word to the wise, if you're letting everybody know that you're losing your fucking mind and you can't take it and you don't know how long you're gonna last and you're fucking scared for your own life and everybody thinks you're fine, those people really don't care about you, and you need to find some new friends. But I'm thinking about getting some potatoes and make potatoes, I guess. I have mashed potatoes, but they don't taste right, I guess. I don't know, I don't want mashed potatoes. I don't know what I want. I don't know what would be good. The only thing that my body doesn't get repulsed by is fruit, and that doesn't seem to be satisfying my body. And I don't even feel like eating. Like, I've forced myself to eat so much fruit these past few days, and it's not doing anything. I had a smoothie earlier and my body was reacting like I didn't have anything. I'm at my wit's end. I'm just fucking losing it. And like, literally now the only thing keeping me going and putting a smile on my face is dolls. That is the only thing I look forward to, is like new dolls, new Nendoroids. And everything else is just like, what? What? Because it's like, Tinder dating sucks. Dating sucks. If you don't go outside, how are you gonna meet people? Okay. Everybody online is boring. Okay. It's like, I thought this dude I was talking to was gonna be good, because our Tinder conversation was going somewhere, but then he was like, hey, you want to talk to me somewhere other than this? And I'm like, yeah, that makes sense, because I usually get off of Tinder as soon as I get on Tinder, because then you start looking for people, and it's like, everybody has a full beard that you know ain't soft as shit, with no hair on their head, and that shit just pisses me the fuck off, because why do y'all put so much effort into growing a beard, but then you shave your heads? Is everybody experiencing male pattern baldness in their late 20s? Is that the deal? Why is everybody going bald? What the fuck are y'all doing that y'all are going bald? And I'm just really tired. Because, I don't know. I just want a hug. I feel like cutting. And I'm not gonna. I'm gonna try not to. Because it really hurts. And the razors I have are really sharp. Like, I used a new one. And just like, I don't think I was even trying when I did this. That shit was like so deep you could see the bone. Are you level 6 now? I don't know what to do. I can't do this on my own. Like, I don't know. I can't, between the emotional and the mental strain and all the boring conversations about my day, and everybody just like messaging me, because boys never say hi. They always like, hey, are you okay? Is everything okay? Why? Why do they always start conversations like that? Please, somebody explain to me why guys always start conversations like that. Like, you know you could just say hi, right? Like, you don't have to make it seem like something is wrong every fucking time. You know? Like, and for some reason, it's every time I post a dancing video. So, like, every time I post dancing videos, people are like, oh, they're moving. They seem to be juggling around in a happy state, laughing and smiling. Let me make sure that they're okay, that they're doing fine, and this isn't a panic attack. Dancing does not look like panic attacks, you fucking retards. And yeah, I know it's funny to constantly be saying I'm not okay and then getting mad when everybody's like, are you okay? Is everything okay? Let's just be normal people, y'all. Let's just be normal, you know? Let's just have a conversation about a subject matter. About any fucking thing that isn't my current mental state or my day, because, and fact of the matter is, you don't fucking care. Which is funny, because like this entire YouTube channel is just me exposing myself and how I feel and how I see my relationships with people. Do you think a single one of those persons watches these videos, wants to know my deepest, darkest thoughts, wants to know where my head is currently at, wants to know my mental state? Fucking no! They don't, because they fake bitches. And then that raises the question, if the roles were reversed, would I care? I mean, if I was out here saying, oh, I love you, and I care about you, and I'm your best friend, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you, yes, I would watch those videos. I would want to know everything about that person. But because I do not connect with these people, I don't care. I don't. Like, I want to make a video on, like, friendship, and how, like, you know, when somebody really cares about you genuinely, they want to, like, know things about you. They want to, like, give you things that like are your interest, because it's funny, like I do not shut the fuck up about nendoroids. Y'all can vouch for this. I do not shut the fuck up about nendoroids, and yet I received my first nendoroid as a gift, a random spontaneous, I didn't ask for this gift, a few days ago. You know, like, why did it take so long? People, like, gift me weed for my birthday, knowing I have a problem and an addiction, and they're like, oh, I didn't know what to get you. What? You don't know, like, I like plushes. You don't know my favorite plush? My favorite Pokemon? You don't know what character I would like in maybe figure form? My favorite type of figure, my favorite type of things, you know, the stuff that I talk about. Like, why, you know what the bare minimum gift for me would be? Like, if somebody just, like, went on Amazon, bought a bunch of Mr. Super Clear, which is a spray you use to seal your artwork, and just gave me mad Mr. Super Clear. That would be an amazing gift, and yet that is the bare minimum. You don't have to, like, do anything extra. Just get some fucking Mr. Super Clear, because you know I use a lot of Mr. Super Clear. It's not that hard. So, like, none of these people are putting in the effort, so, like, why would I? Why would I? It's like all they're good for is being a wallet. That is it. They're not good for conversation. They are not good for being there. They are not good for showing me shit. They're not good for helping me learn how to cook. For some reason, I'm better at cooking and thinking that all of these people who are older than me, more skilled than me in the culinary field, how? How? Why is it that all these niggas make sucky ass stewed chicken? Like, my mom ain't doing anything extra, and yet nobody can make stewed chicken as decent, nearly as decent. Like, nigga, like, we made chicken flavored chicken. Chicken flavored chicken. We didn't bake this shit. Why is it just tasting like chicken? So I think my depression and my anxiety is just, like, out of hand. And I don't have an appetite. And yeah, I just keep getting nauseous. So, do you like anorexic people? Are they just nauseous all the time? Does your body eventually just get used to being empty? Or is that just a me problem? I'm contemplating buying a gun. And just, like, get it over with real quick. I said I wasn't gonna try and commit suicide, but I'm over it. This is literal torture. Literal hell. Literal hell. It is amusing watching the people around you talk about they don't get to connect to people like they do with you, and yet the only way they want to connect with people truly is sexually. Because then it's like, oh yes, well, I need somebody to hold me. Do you want to cuddle? No, I can't handle that. I'll get too aroused. What? It's like, yeah, I feel like I could be myself with you. Like, I could just be vulnerable. And it's like, oh, cool. Well, can I lick your pussy? What? 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 So I guess this is who you truly are. At your core, then, huh? A pervert. A creep. A fucking douchebag. I'm tired. I'm tired. And I want to throw up. I wish it were possible to just not wake up. That would be great. I'm afraid of waking up tomorrow and being, like, nauseous. I'm probably gonna eat the rest of the grapes I have after this. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I can do sobriety. 'Cause I need to eat. I need to sleep. And I can't. How while sober? Anyway, kind of an update on something I said earlier. I was upset because I wanted to get a doll, but then it sold out. Then I ended up getting it because the artist had a few extra ones that they put up for sale, and they had sent me a link, and I snagged it shortly after, so now I have them. I don't have the extra faces that they came with, or that were available, but I got the dough, which is all I could have asked for. But, like, honestly, today sucked. Aside from getting the doll, and Mike actually sending me the money, some money, everything fucking sucked. Everything. From the moment I woke up. Like, I woke up burning up. Just sweaty and hot. When I went to sleep freezing cold. And then everything sucked. Tried to fix the sink. Just, why? Who is putting food in the sink? Who put 50 cents in the sink? Why are there 2 quarters in the sink? Like, I legit thought it was 1 quarter, and then I, like, tried. It was like, why can't I move this quarter? It doesn't look lodged. But turns out it wasn't a quarter, it was 2 quarters. That's why I couldn't move the quarter, because there were 2 quarters lodging it in the corner. Why is there a candy wrapper in the sink? And then I missed the initial sale because I was fiddling with the fucking sink. Because some idiot decided to put shit that is not water and soap down the sink. Like, damn. And now here we go with the nausea and the can't eat and the... I'm just so tired. Sorry, I got distracted. The Enchantress is currently fighting the Enchantress, and the Enchantress was using her special move against Enchantress, which, Enchantress's special move takes your soul out of your body, and then you just start beating the shit out of your body with your soul. So I was just sitting there staring, like, exactly which Enchantress is being attacked right now? Is it me, or is it the other girl? It was me. She won. Oh, I feel so bad, so sick. And the worst thing is, I know it's like a physical and it's a mental thing, because the physical discomfort just makes me so much more, just makes me upset emotionally. And then it just gets worse. I don't know what to do. I don't. I want to cry, but I can't even cry. Maybe I should just get some weed. Like, why not, right? It's like, there isn't really a purpose to me staying strong, even if it's for me, if I'm just gonna, like, suffer, you know? If smoking means that I can eat and sleep, then why not do it? It's better than just, like, hunger pains and nausea and all this stuff. This is hell. This is hell. And I want out. It hasn't even been 72 hours. Wait. 24. Oh. Alright, great. And now I have hiccups. So, yeah. I guess that's it. I'm really upset. And I don't feel well. I want to go to the hospital, but I don't want to, like, be away from all the things that make me happy. I don't want to be alone in isolation, and I know nobody's going to come visit me. I don't want to, like, lose control over my life and my actions, which is what happens when you get put into a mental ward. They take all of your autonomy away. And not having autonomy as a person who was neglected and abused and constantly, like, forced to be something I wasn't and do things I didn't want to do, losing my autonomy really affects me on a mental level. And it's not going to end well. I don't know what to do. And please don't say, oh, I wish I could do something to help, because that is such a dick move. Like, I know people don't realize it's a dick move, but when you desperately need somebody to help, the last thing you want to hear is, oh, I wish I could help. Especially when there's a lot people could do to help, you know? But anyway, I'm gonna go. Bye, Internet Nation. Know that you are loved. Say this guy.